Alright, welcome back. So the goal here is to survive for as long as possible and achieve as much as possible while avoiding Zam, who is absolutely stronger than us. This is our best hero and this is her force. Kind of speaks for itself. Situation is not great, however, this guy can't really move too much. It's pretty clear he doesn't have logistics. He is still some way off conquering our next town, which is admittedly our best town, Hampshire, but for now... Oh yeah, of course he's not taking this yet, I thought he had. Blood Rain is doomed. But yeah, he's still some way off taking Hampshire, but for now we still have the entire other side of the map. We have a bit of time to try to get some things done. It's the end of the week, we got 29,000 gold in the bank. I am actually going to go ahead and recruit one wolf. Only recruiting the one because I'm not convinced we can actually make use of those. But they do have very fast speed, which gives Luna as much movement as possible. Next turn, she will recover 18 spell points if she stays here for the rest of the turn, which... perhaps I shouldn't do that. But those 18 spell points could come in pretty handy. I definitely do want to see what's through on this path, so I think I'm going to... I had a look at this already. We don't want to recruit Ruby because she doesn't come with a spellbook, but I think Aerie does make sense, saves us the 500 gold. We do ultimately, I think, want Summon Boat in one of these two towns so that we can start really getting out onto this water, which is going to be probably our best hope to expand without being killed by Zam. So we're going to buy Aerie. And it is really tempting to go for Mage Guild level 2 now, but I think... So there is a bit of a dilemma here, which is if we were to upgrade... Well, firstly, the upgraded Cloud Castle obviously could make some sense, but we could also go down the road of Library, next 3 levels of the Mage Guild. If we can get Town Portal, pretty sure the AI can't use that as well as we can. So that's really tempting. Dimension Door 2 could be really useful. So I guess that's all a reason not to overspend on a Mage Guild in this town. I think with it being the end of the week, this is also really expensive, but Ogres might become one of our best stacks. Don't really know where this is going to go. The well, we don't have enough useful stuff. To get out of that, it would just be a couple of extra wolves, which we don't care about too much. Stick Hut could also be good. It's also really cheap. We wouldn't really notice the gold being gone. Plus, if we get the Adobe, it's not that useful without the well. So I think Stick Hut kind of hedges our bets. It saves the wood and the ore, more so the ore of course, but it saves all of that stuff just in case we need it. I think we will keep just the one gargoyle because they are faster than anything else we can recruit. We could go west to the stables, but no, I think we do go aggressive. We're going to follow this path, we're going to see where it actually goes. We can see there is a boat just there, so we don't need Summon Boat to get this guy onto the water, as clearly we can see this is the way through to Red's lands. Probably best we don't open that up. We can see a Necromancer town just there. Bit of ore from there is quite useful. I think Luna, yeah, Luna should stay where she is because we don't quite know what to do with her yet. We'll get the extra spell points back. I'm going to send Dimitri to the southwest just to scout this out. And... is there anything else useful we could do, given that it's day 7? So this town already has everything it could use for the end of a week. This town is in serious trouble. We could spend some gold trying to protect it, but seems futile to be honest. I wouldn't mind stopping him from recruiting things, but none of these stacks are going to be that scary compared to what he already has. So I think we just split the sprites. We'll try and fly around. We could go for the captain's quarters. It's only 500 gold, but does it really help us? They might go for lightning bolt once. Maybe magic arrow twice. Okay, so he's got 2 stacks of range units, 3 stacks of flying units. So yeah, I think captain wouldn't even survive long enough for that to even be worth 500 gold. So yeah, I think Luna stays in place. We will save our gold in the rest of these towns. We could go for Mage Guild level 3, it would be okay. I think, like, there's nothing I won't rule out doing in order to survive in this situation. So if I have to If we have to retreat from something, go for the poor man's town portal just to grab some spells from here. I would definitely consider that. I think it's fine to do. We'll go for it. So Mage Gear level 3 gets us Cold Ring and Master Spell, which is not too useful. This town at least does have Summon Boat, but I don't really want to be funneling heroes through here. It's a bit slow. But yeah, I think we don't recruit anyone else for now. We keep 2,400, 24,000 even in the bank. We could... Oh, Phineas is actually pretty good. 44 spell points out of 20. He's got the estates, which, yeah, takes 25 turns to pay for itself, but... he doesn't have a wisdom, but that shouldn't stop him going for Summon Boat. I think we should probably pick him up, and yeah, having seen what we just saw, I think we get him in this town. And what's the fastest unit we can pick up? So we've got the 4 giants available, which we could funnel up towards Luna, but the problem with that, of course, is if we want to upgrade them at some point, it gets really expensive. These things are very fast. Let's just go for... I'm going to go for 3 of these so that I can potentially flee if I get attacked. We'll spread them out. And is there anything useful we can pick up? So we've already got all of the mines. There's a gems mine up there, which actually could be really useful. I wonder if we should go for that. We could go for 8 rocks. We definitely, let's not forget, we do want the spellbook. So that gets us Summon Boat, gets us Lightning Bolt. Lots of wolves versus 8 rocks. Thing is, I'd ideally keep the 44 plus spell points. I could grab the halflings, grab a few more halflings. Those gems could be really important. We will still get a few turns of that before he can reach us, assuming he goes for Blood Rain, which I'm pretty sure he will. Yeah, I think we should go for that, actually. So I will spend a bit of gold on the halflings, a bit of gold on the rocks. Don't want to spend anything on Magi or Iron Golems because that will be really expensive to upgrade. Okay. Let's see how this goes. So there'll be a few extra in there at the start of next week. Could actually stay here for the turn, but I don't think we need to. I think we want to get back to this side of the map as soon as possible. Shouldn't take too many losses. Okay, I think that'll do. Gonna end the turn there, see what red does. He does go towards our town, but actually doesn't take it out, and wow. We could have upgraded the Cloud Castle, but there was no reason to do that. That's really frustrating, but it didn't make sense to do it, so it is what it is. There's Ranlu and there's Flint, neither of which particularly great. Okay, let's go to Phineas first. Let's grab a few more halflings and let's just try and open this up. I think I will spend spell points. In particular because we do want to protect the rocks. We don't really want to lose the boars either. Can these cross the field? No, we should be fine. Yeah, we'll just go for that. Okay, so no morale, that's good. We of course can't go for another spell. We could go for this attack, 3 to 6 kills. We should go for a stack of 6, that seems pretty clear. I think we still go for these. Well, if it's only going to kill 3... go for these instead. Okay, that kind of sucked, but not too surprising. If we throw ourselves in, we can probably save some spell points, but at the potential expense of rocks, so I think we save the rocks over the spell points. Okay, that's fine. So we grab this, we do get it before the end of the turn with our last movement of the turn, in fact, so that's 1 extra gem just for that, and 1 more gem for each turn. So we could try and do something about Zam. Like I said, I don't really think there's much we can do about that. If he comes to us with a stack of 17 unicorns, that kind of sucks, but it's fine. Let's go to this guy. This is the most interesting hero we have. This is the one who's actually gonna find some interesting stuff to do. So there's the green tent just there. Extra luck in combat. I forgot what that did. I was hoping for a bit of movement. If we can't land this turn, then I guess we just carry on. Okay, we'll check that out. Okay, so we'll reveal slightly more of this, go back, grab a couple more ore, and we'll move out to the east. So Heart of the Magi there could be really interesting, but we can't reach it this turn either way. This is where we recruit rogues, which is not what we need. Okay, 500 gold from this, and we've pretty much seen everything we're going to see from here. A few more rocks if we want to take those on. Actually an ore mine there to go for too, which we should. Should also go for this, although I don't want to do it with Luna because her movement points are too precious. We do actually have access now to 9 Cyclops, which is really quite good. We could also double down the Orc Chiefs. The problem with the Orc Chiefs is they are such an obvious target for all of Zam's units, and I don't know if they stand the test of time. Obviously we can pick up quite a few from there, and we can pick up 16 from here too. Just do need to be upgraded. We could get someone like Flint. That would be okay. Okay, Mage Guild level 4, do we just go for it? We've moved pretty much everyone we can. And what does Luna do? That's kind of the most important thing. What does she actually do? Because she obviously shouldn't go back to this side of the map unless she's picking up spells from Hampshire. She does have Expert Wisdom. So by the time she got back, would we have a level 5 Mage Guild? So the wood could actually be a problem. We could pick up someone like Flint here, get him summoned boat, shuffle him up, take him towards the sawmill, or we could just take the detour with Luna. Or we could recruit Flint here instead. Going to the Witch Doctor's hut is probably actually quite useful, especially if we do go for some better spells. I might really do that. Because the other thing is we could go to this side of the map and try and achieve something on the boat, but I have a feeling going for those spells might be more useful. Could also go for the Pack of Rocks. Yeah, because that artifact's really useful, and actually that could be the difference that we need to make sure we can always slightly outpace Zam. In which case, this could even backfire, because if we get Dimension Door and Zam starts teleporting across to chase us down, that becomes pretty rough. Okay, I definitely do want the 9 Cyclops. And that should actually be enough for this battle. And then we'll come back. We'll grab the Witch Doctor's hut. And I think we do pick up Flint. So let's take a step out of the town. Let's go back into the town. So out of these two, yeah, we don't really need the Necromancer. We'll go for Flint. We could probably afford to leave the Halflings behind. I guess we don't need these peasants, they're not going to help us. Make sure we get the speed. So we've already got the spell book. We just want to go for the sawmill as quick as possible. Then I think we start coming back. We grab Summon Boat from this town, and we're just going to kind of funnel heroes into this zone, because I'm pretty sure this is the... yeah, we can actually see a couple of boats there. Pretty sure this is the way that Red got to us. So he got into this area somehow. So that's going to be the key area of the map. And that's the part of the map we still don't know too much about. Oh yeah, there were a couple of heroes that moved. So there was this one, who we can't see, and this guy, Rathmont. So he's not too tough. Was there anyone else? No, just that one, which we can't really see. Okay, last look at this town. Is there anything we could do to try and actually get a kill? We could go for the turrets, but there's no point. Okay, let's go for this. pretty sure we shouldn't lose a Cyclops. Is there anything we can do? So shield doesn't help us. Bless could slightly help us. Magic Arrow actually does a lot, but Lightning Bolt does a lot more. So 100 points of damage is only going to kill 2 off. I think, just to be safe, we should drop these down to 3 stacks. These skip their turn. Okay, good. That did make a difference. So now these move out, and if we attack through there, we should kill them both. Perfect. We could be attacking towns soon. Even more. I'm still gonna go for luck. Oh wow, okay. Oh, that's annoying. I can't remember if we need expert leadership for that. Oh, that's always so annoying when that happens. Okay, fine, whatever. Just gonna have to deal with it. We'll go back to this town, we'll continue to build this up. I think the well is completely fine to go for, already have the statue. And then next decision is, do we continue to upgrade this mage guild? I think we do, especially because we didn't get the boots, and so we should just get the best spells we can. So level 4 mage guild, that gets us Meteor Shower, which is actually really nice. Mass Cure could be potentially useful. And then Will Free the Wizard is nothing special. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to sacrifice this town. There's really not much we can do. Let's at least see what he has. So yeah, the 20 Bone Dragons, that sucks, but that is also the lowest number he could have considering what we already knew. And then 15 Genies is also pretty rough. He fortunately doesn't have Vampire Lords, but of course this force is still a lot stronger than us. That seems unnecessary. Okay, he does seem to be beelining straight for us. We can see a lot of movement down here too, and... oh. The Throng of Ghosts. I don't know why I thought the AI wouldn't go for those. Oh, and he's about to take down lots of rocks. So he's already got more than 100 ghosts. So that completely changes the game. So Joe Josh is now the scary one. Like, this guy's not even a problem now. He is, but Joe Josh is a much worse problem. I think we only win this if we can outpace his ghosts by getting some ghosts of our own. There's a monolith. What does the green one do for us? That opens that up, which I don't think we even care about. There are some resources there we could use, but we have to try and sneak this guy in. Get to the Barrow Mounds. It's the start of a new week. I don't know if he will have already claimed everything, but we kind of need to try. While it's still early in the week, I wonder if we could sneak through. So the Barrow Mounds will be somewhere in this Fog of War. We obviously don't have pathfinding on this guy, but we do have it on Airy, or Phineas even. And he's on his way back. Okay. So Mage Go level 5 can be done. Do we go for that now, or do we go for Library first? I think we'll go level 5. See what we get. Mirror Image. Okay. We definitely want this. We'll take this too. Grab lots of resources on our way through. We will go across here. Phineas moves up. Probably should just grab a wolf or something. Speed himself up a bit. Okay, hurt the Magi. Maybe this tells us where the Barrow Mounds are. There they are. And there's the exit. Okay, so we come out here, and we want to get to here. The Barrow Mounds. So any of these heroes could kill us pretty easy, but if we could sneak someone like Phineas in at the right time, the start of a week, that at least gets us hopefully one ghost, which is still not really enough, but I suspect I can outsmart the AI when it comes to using ghosts. Problem is, this guy he's going to get strong really fast. There are some rocks for him to take on, but the rest of his zone does seem to be cleared out, and I now see there are multiple Barrow Mounds. So yeah, if we have a hero with a lot of movement who can sneak around, which means barbarians. I don't even know if this can be done, but we need to try and go for some kind of shenanigans. This guy he at least has a lot of movement points, thanks to gargoyles. So we'll see how it goes. We'll try and sneak him in, and because he moves pretty fast, we can surrender him back somewhere if he successfully picks up some ghosts. We've got a couple of Barrow Mounds we could try. Obviously we're going to get chased down very quickly as soon as we go in. Okay, Ares still goes to the boat, and Luna still goes to this. And I don't think we care too much about 1,000 experience. In fact, if we bring Ghost back, we want to leave these fights as untouched as possible, if we can even pull that off. In the meantime, still got to play this relatively normal. So, garbage heap perhaps? No, I'm not going to spend anything on that. We need to save everything for this side of the map. I think we've still got probably about 5 turns, even if Sam beelines for us. He might go for the sawmill. If he doesn't, that actually gets us library next turn. Yeah. So, we can work with either possibility. I'm gonna end the turn there. So he actually takes our sawmill, which means no library just yet, although we don't really need it right now. We could also try trading for it. So yeah, Phineas unfortunately completely lacks wisdom. There's no real need for him to go back. We could go to the fort or something, but I don't think that really helps us. I think we just come through. We need to drop off the slow units, because the whole thing is going to be about rushing across the sand before he can reach us. And in fact, if we can get a good pathfinding hero, especially one with logistics, which this guy doesn't have, if we can get someone with pathfinding and logistics, we have to pop out of the stonelith and try and sneak through somehow. Okay, first up is Agar. He will have been seen by now. So there's Joe Josh himself. Still got a throng for now. It's going to be tough. So there are 2 of them. So there's a path that leads to 2 different towns. But where does this path go? Could there be a third? Because that one is right near Rathmont. This one is near Joe Josh, who will have pathfinding because he's a barbarian. So maybe this guy is just our scout. He does have expert scouting, which does help us quite a lot. I think we go through, and we can see a sawmill there, which is actually pretty useful to us. Joe Josh at least can't reach us this turn. There's a pyramid there. Yeah, if we try to sneak through to this, we die for sure. So I think, unfortunately for Agar, his only purpose is try and reveal as much map as possible. Can't really go this way, so gotta go this way instead. There is one. Right there. 3 Barrow Mounds. I started this map complimenting its design, but giving the AI 3 Barrow Mounds is just really bizarre. It's such a broken map object. Probably shouldn't really be in the game, but I guess if it's only allowed on custom design maps, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so Flint has successfully secured the sawmill. He doesn't gain much from going into Weddington. We don't want to spend wood on upgrading that one. If we have a look at this, we've got view resources, but nothing great. Okay, so yeah, he has to try and go back through this way. We'll go to this, of course. Okay, so can't reach that this turn either way, so let's grab a single wolf. Dismiss these. Get ourselves that extra movement, and we'll try and grab this next turn. Do we want to go back into the town for anything else? So if we could get a spare hero from somewhere, we could recruit them in this town, we could pick up some orcs, maybe at some point pick up some ogres, try and bring them back towards the hill fort, which I think does upgrade ogres too. This guy definitely has to get in the boat. There's still a bit of scouting to be done to the southeast, which just leaves Luna, who can't really do too much. She could get some spell points back, she could pick up some orc chiefs. What does she have? She does have pathfinding, but she doesn't have logistics. She has a fairly strong force. If she could just be strong enough to take on... She could take on Gem. So we need to avoid Jojosh, but we can take on Gem. I don't think we can take on Rathmont. So it's still down to this guy, who, with his lack of pathfinding, has to try and get to this. In fact, we should even ignore the genies, which are normally a good objective, but this is just so broken that it's become our entire game. So I guess we definitely want to be somewhere we could receive the ghosts, and then when we do, we need to build up their numbers as quick as possible. So lots of rocks will be okay. A horde of rangers, horde of gargoyles, lots of nomads, horde of pikemen. This is the place. If we can get those ghosts, if we can get their numbers building, that's where we start. Maybe the gargoyles first. Should we pick up any extra reinforcements before we leave? So let's check this one last time. So 5 war trolls perhaps could be useful. They might work as a good distraction. I will go pick those up. They do regenerate too. We could pick up 23 of these. So the Orc Chief stack would actually be pretty good. But only against weaker heroes. War Trolls, at least when we spread them out, they will regenerate each turn, so that's 40 hit points they can waste. So yeah, I think we want 5 of those. Only question is, do we go for this too? I'm gonna go for it. So we're all out Barbarian, we go for... We'll go for the Wolves purely because they have the speed. That could be quite important. And then we leave a space for potential ghosts. Then we start moving out. And hopefully no one comes out of the shadows to kill this guy off. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, ending the turn there, as Jojosh does come to chase us down, and he is clearly able to travel a lot further than we can. I don't think we can really stop him. If we go around this way instead, I could at least deprive him of the genies. We should go here, and let's get this, and let's just see what we've got. So we got Dimension Door, we got Chain Lightning, we got Paralyzed, we got Blind, and we got Slow. So that was an incredibly good library, and this is why Wizard is probably my favourite town. Okay, so Luna can come through pretty soon. Aerie is now on the water. I think this stuff is not immediately useful to us, so let's focus on exploring. There's more to the south, so this is... We know what this is. Something else to the east as well. Does Agar just try and sneak through? We're very easy for Jojosh to reach if we do that. Can we stop him? I think it's so important that we get as much distance as possible that actually we shouldn't even go for the genie here. We just take that one extra step. Or if we can just be out of his reach for this one turn. Yes, we can reach that next turn. It's day 4. I'm hoping he's not visited it. There's still a chance someone else could come from the south. Can you reach it? Yes, you can. Good. Okay, so we're going to try and bring him across to Luna, which is going to be slightly difficult. I think probably Luna should step back. Take it for herself. Because there's nothing really to be gained from reaching this stuff sooner. Don't think there is. Actually, no, she needs to ignore this. Forget about the ghost for a moment, we still need those spells from this town. I only wish we could destroy our own mage guild before this guy reaches it, but he's still pretty distracted. So we can work with that. Okay, gonna put these slower units behind. I guess we'll leave the rocks behind too. Just gonna focus on as much speed as possible. This guy is potentially our ghost recruiter if Agar fails. Flint potentially has that job too. He does need summon boat though. So we're gonna send him straight down. Everyone is going for ghosts. And we'll try and sneak through any way we can. So at the point where we come through the stone lith, if there's more danger to the north, we go south. If there's more danger to the south, we go north. And at some point, if we can grab a few ghosts, that's the thing we need to do. Okay. That seems fine. Gonna end the turn there. Oh, wow, he doesn't reach us. He does not reach us. Oh, but can we survive? Are bone dragons fast or very fast? We need enough gold to be able to surrender. So we need to be really careful about this. Let's hope there are some in there. Wow, 24 available. But if we can only afford 16, then we need to recruit 8 so we can afford to surrender. But at the same time, we should try and trade. So that's an extra ghost right there, or half a ghost in fact, if we take a surrendering cost into account. What else could we do for immediate boost of gold? Nothing that requires fighting, because this is going to be a race of getting as many ghosts as possible. Can Agar survive? I think ghost dragons might even be average speed. And let's check these out too. So these are fast, these are very fast. So the gargoyles go before the ghosts. I'm pretty sure they go before the bone dragons. So 8 ghosts, is that going to be enough to really get the ball rolling? I think we still want to grab as many as possible. Doesn't really matter if Luna's the one building their numbers. I mean, she does have the best stats, the attack and defense. Her spellcasting could help too. If only we could convert the peasants to ghosts, that'd be great. We need to make sure we never buy peasants and never let him grow his numbers too much. He is coming for us for sure. Let me grab this. We can. I'm gonna move towards it. 1,500. And there's the aquatent, which does let us through here whenever we want. Okay. Phineas comes through. How's this looking? So lots of orc chiefs, a horde of rangers, a horde of veteran pikemen. The orc chiefs. The risk is that it's closer to Zam, who is getting closer to us. That's the risk, but orc chiefs are the perfect first target for those ghosts. The problem is, if Zam does reach us and attacks us, we need to be able to afford to surrender. Okay, do we go back through? After all that. Maybe we do. Maybe he goes north. I really doubt it, but maybe he does. Okay, Phineas, you go back. Forget about getting on the boats. We already have ghosts. Key thing is to just be available. Same thing with Phineas, I guess. He will miss out on Dimension Door, but that's just how it is. Gonna go for this. Start coming through. You go for this. Okay, so we have 11,000, so we can afford to buy 5 more ghosts. Or we trade some sulfur, which we don't really need. But we can't afford a new marketplace, so we're not going to get great rates. Can't reach this. Do we try and move away? The key thing is we need to be able to surrender, but I guess it's fine if we don't stick really close to the Barrow Mounds, because we don't want him to recruit those if we can avoid it. But yeah, we need to find a town with a marketplace. This one does have one. Okay, so this is going to be really bad rates. But I will still do it, because ghosts are that important. Every ghost counts. These should be 10,000 each. Okay, we're going to go for 6 more. Does that work? So we need 8,000 to get those back. No, we can only go for 2 more. Forget that. We can only go for 2 more. This will have to do. Do we split them even? I guess we do. That's not even, but whatever. Okay, let's go for the ore mine next. Well, I guess we do still have those boots, which I do want to pass across to Luna if we can. I don't know when we catch up to her, but she really needs those. Okay, good luck, Agar. Super important job to be done, and in fact, I don't even want to risk this not being a good split. I'm gonna even... No, I think we want these at the top, just in case I'm wrong about speed type. Actually, it doesn't make a difference. Spread the ghosts out as much as possible. Strongest stack at the bottom. What happens if he doesn't reach us? Do we actively want him to reach us, knowing that we're faster? I guess we do. Need to remember the gargoyles too, they'll actually make it more expensive. And I don't remember exactly how a surrender works. I'm assuming it's the exact cost of the units. But yeah, I think because of those 2 extra gargoyles, I'm now actually slightly nervous. We could fly one in, get it killed off by retaliation. But even so, I think we'll just grab ourselves a few hundred extra. Okay, 10,600 to surrender. Hopefully that works. Very scared to end the turn, but we're going to do it. Okay. But we do move first though. 100 points of damage. Only 154 so far. Can we afford to surrender? Oh wow. I could have bought more. It's cheaper than buying the units. 100 points of damage. Is it that important to thin these out? I guess it is. 25 skeletons. But no, these are the threat. So we do that. We surrender. I wish I'd bought more. He will probably buy more himself, and we can see Zam is coming towards us, and we can see more heroes coming out. How scary are they? So that's Rathmont. That's Gem, she's fine. Actually, these skeletons... If we can isolate someone like Gem and attack those skeletons with our ghosts, that's going to be huge. Who's the closest to Luna? So we could give Luna ghosts. But if this is a race to grab skeletons... Oh, Zam is just so close. If Zam was just a couple more turns away, we'd have a pretty good chance. But actually, I think if we go for those Orc Chiefs, he probably just reaches us. So I think we instead should actually use Luna. And we should go for the Horde of Rangers, maybe via the rocks. That also gives this guy a bit of time to catch up. Okay, what we definitely do want to do is bring Agar back. Let's just have a think. I wish I bought some more. Should I try and do it with Aerie? Gold is actually quite useful to us. And maybe by going closer... Highly doubt it, but maybe we can bait Zam in. Plus we scout a bit more. We could even try splitting the ghosts. But I think it has to start with Luna. So how fast are this guy's fastest units? Too fast, I think. Can't remember how fast genies are, but... they're equal to ghosts, it's a problem. Could still go for the gargoyle approach, I guess. We've got these are very fast. We could bring him into this town. Takes us 2 turns to reach the Orc Chiefs. Probably takes Sam about 2 turns to reach us. I don't love the idea. I think this is just the safer option. It's kind of wasteful, because we really do need every ghost we can possibly get, but if we go for the... get a horde of ghosts from that, lots of ghosts from that, horde from this, horde from this, horde from this, lots from that, we're probably at least matching Joe Josh at that point, who can pick up 14 more ghosts, but then has no more easy targets. So we go for all of that, and at some point we can break through this. We could take on someone like Rathmont. Beeline, straight for the zombies. That's lots more. And then when we ultimately do take this guy on, if we're faster, we could go for a haste. We could throw our ghosts into his ghosts. Then if we have similar numbers, we get that all-important first hit. Okay, I think this wins. I think this is just the safer bet. Okay, Dimitri come through. Agar across. That's fine. So with that being done, going through the rocks does seem wrong. But if it seems like we'll lose the ghosts, we'll kill them with spells. Plus, this keeps us around here, so we could go for this, then come back for the stable boost, but that doesn't really make sense. I think just getting the ghosts as soon as possible is the play. Okay. It's now up to Dimitri, so Dimitri gets us those extra movement points from the boots. I don't think we care about the gold watch. I think we do want to keep all of this stuff. Lightning rod with that chain lightning could be really good too. But yeah, we definitely want the ghosts. They're fast. These things are very fast. They're both faster than rocks. We just need to break even with the ghosts. Okay, only 1 loss expected. So this seems to be quite workable. Okay, so if we go for an attack, we get 1 kill, which is not great, but we could go for something like... I thought I had more spells than this. 50 to 75 damage. 75 damage doesn't get us that second kill. We could go for Magic Arrow, which actually could mean fewer ghosts. But I don't see a better way to do this. We could go for Bless, which would last the rest of the battle, and then avoid actually attacking. Oh no, we can't bless them because they're undead. But that's how that works. Okay, we're gonna go for Magic Arrow, kill 2 of these off. Hopefully that brings us up to 2 kills, which it does. And 3 stacks can reach us from there. But one of those stacks only has 1 rock. No, that rock attacks us, we kill them with retaliation, then 3 stacks of 5 can attack us. So that's kind of rough. If we go for this instead, Is that only 2 can reach us? Anyway, the rock does 3 damage, so they're going to do about 15 damage per stack, so that could actually work. Do we weaken these? I think we do. Okay, they're actually going after the orcs because the AI... I mean, this isn't red. If it was red that was controlling these, they would perhaps understand the need to focus down the ghosts. These are just wandering creatures. 2 to 3 kills from there. That'll do. I'm not even going to attack with anything except ghosts. Feel bad for the orcs, but whatever. Greater good. 14 ghosts. And soon we take on a horde of rangers. So 1 to 2 kills. 2 kills guaranteed. 2 kills guaranteed. Let's go for it on these. Skip. Skip. Can we get 3 kills now? 2 to 3 kills. 2 to 4 kills. We'll try these. That's 3 more ghosts. Yeah, at an absolute minimum, for the Barrow Mounds to be balanced, these things should cost at least 10,000. Boom. Okay. 22 ghosts, and now perhaps we actually take everything except the ghosts. Maybe we even take a few ghosts with us. Maybe 5 ghosts? I don't know. Because where else do we go once we split? So this guy has pretty good offensive stats actually, so he's a decent choice. Because of that spell book. There's no chance Sam goes back. He's definitely going for this town, and we do really want to reach it with Luna because we do really want those spells. It's kind of tough. We've got to go for these 3 fights for sure because it just makes too much difference, and then if we did have to take on Sam, he has no skeletons. If he had skeletons, we could maybe make it work. 3 turns for that. It's actually really tempting. 3 turns, this guy takes... He's probably going to clear out some of this stuff, so let's assume it's about 4 turns for him to reach. We definitely want to get to Hampshire. Are there any fights we can take on the way? A horde of mummies. We can take that on the way back. Yeah, it feels weird, but I think this isn't Luna's job. So which of these is best? Agar's level 4 now. He has very few spell points. He still has a ghost. Oh, I should have left a thing on him. Gargoyle. Alright, so that's one option. The other option is Dimitri, who's level 2. He does not have a spellbook. He does have better units, but we can work with that. Okay, we're going to try... Let me go back this way. No, it's slower. It's got to be done. We're going to take, I think, 15. And all of these. No, I'm going to take a couple back. So 13 ghosts against the rangers. This is an okay balance. So 9 ghosts go to take on the mummies, 14 ghosts go to take on the rangers. Should we take some of this stuff while we're at it? So this guy has negative morale, but doesn't affect the ghosts, doesn't really matter. Probably the extra attack. Spade of Necromancy, of course. Okay, so Luna carries on going through. This guy goes for this, gives him a bit of extra movement. He goes up in this direction. Can we take the slower units off him? We can. Okay, I'm going to drop these off. We'll figure out what to do next turn, but we should be able to make something work with that. Okay, so let's go and pick up a few spells. So this guy just has the Advanced Wisdom, which is still pretty decent. Still gets us Chain Lightning, still gets us Meteor Shower, but just missed out on that Dimension Door. Just want to check this again for absolute avoidance of doubt. Yeah, so she does have Expert Wisdom, which is the super important thing, because Dimension Door is going to be really useful. We could even jump across, get revenge on those elves. But that doesn't get us too much. Okay, I want him to recruit lots of sprites at Blood Rain, that'd be amazing. Then we could even try Dimension Dooring across. Just wipe those out. Lots of Orc Chiefs there, not really a great target. Nothing else too great to pick off. Horde of Sprites, perhaps. Horde of Halflings. Could actually work. Phineas. Flint even goes that way. Phineas has nothing else to really contribute in this direction. We could try and use him to bait Sam away. Because yeah, I don't think buying ghosts matters anymore. We could even start getting non-ghost units built up. The Adobe perhaps before the end of the week. Okay, there's no situation where we want goblins, so I don't think we spend anything in there. In this town, I don't think we want to be pressured into defending. Don't care about either of those two heroes. In the 10. So Zam really does not have many movement points, which is really useful to know. Still, Agar has to go for fights like this. So a horde of rangers. So Dimitri is going to pass back the orcs, who will hopefully be targeted. Take all of it. Let's go. So, this should be about 50 ghosts. Doesn't matter. These are the only units that matter. I'm sure they won't be targeted, but even so. Okay, 2 stacks go down immediately. They actually do get targeted, so good thing we went for shield. And now I can see why the auto-resolve took so few losses. I guess they do go for the ghosts. Boom. Okay, we're in this. Estates versus diplomacy. I guess estates. Okay, and then let's push on. Or we could even try to meet Luna as she goes through. With it being day 7, it's almost tempting to stay near the stables, but let's not. Let's go right through. How far can she go? Too far for Agar to reach, unless we go out of our way to make ourselves meetable, but no, it doesn't really matter. Focus on this. Do we take the detour for this? No, I think get Dimension Door, and then we can worry about other stuff later. This will replenish next week. Should still get in the boat though. Okay, Flint comes through and doesn't really have too much he can do. I guess we'll try and level him up for Expert Wisdom. And there's Sam. Let me sneak past him. We can go up here, this should be fine. Okay, so this town is already pretty built up. We will continue to progress this town if we can. So for this, we need the adobe. The adobe is going to cost us a bit more wood. Could go for the mage guild level 2 here, it would be okay, but no, we do want that wood, I think. We shouldn't need... The summon boat strategy shouldn't matter anymore. We've got all the ghosts we need. End the turn. Oh, he reaches us, wow. I feel like he could have moved faster or further last turn. 50 hit points on these, but they're quite important to kill off. They could half our stack. Check their speed too while we're here, very fast. Okay, so we want to attack this guy first. Well, yeah, we attack him first, we haste the ghosts. Do we surrender? 120 gold, I guess we do. Wow, yeah, he can move pretty far. Okay, so... Oh wow, weak the Orc Chief, that's actually kind of cool, but only affects one town. So Joe Josh is not really moving around, so this is what I meant. We should be able to outsmart the AI when it comes to building up a ghost population. We could send Luna back them, but no, she needs to go through. This is still pretty risky. Because if she gets stuck in the town... He shouldn't reach next turn. Can we reach this in 2 turns? I think we can. So yeah, we go through. We do reach next turn, and we should have enough movement points, I think, to back out of the town, so we can surrender if we need to. Don't know why the AI didn't pick any of this stuff up. I do wish this guy could move a little bit further, but it's probably fine. So Dimitri can at least take a couple of units off him. So let's take the slow ones. Okay, lots more units to be taken from up there. We do get expert wisdom. Okay, let's try and go back. I think this guy will get killed, or he can grab Dimension Door, but we'll try. Let's just check we can move further. Yeah, we can definitely reach this next turn, still get back out. Absolutely no chance this guy picks up the sprites. One more turn for the Adobe, if that even matters. Just check this one last time. Yeah, we're going to end the turn there. Zam's going back. He's actually chasing us down. Which is such a bad play. But we will absolutely take it. So now we have Dimension Door and Ghosts. And we could get Titans. Which would still be relevant. Let's check these two. So Phineas obviously is back. We should probably save him. Okay, do I just Dimension Door up purely for the sake of getting to those Orc Chiefs a little bit sooner? Well, if Zam is going to go up this way, that's actually perfect. I don't mind that at all. I'll jump on the most distant boat, but first we'll scout slightly to the west. Hop on the boat. If Zam wastes his time chasing us down, that is great for us. Horde of Gargoyles there. Horde of Nomads. Should probably take these on first. They're much slower. No. I was worried we wouldn't get the chance to fight. Okay, there's a situation you definitely don't want to accept 3 units. This is much more important. Okay, some skeletons we don't need. Okay, so the Horde of Nomads probably next. Followed by the Gargoyles. Then there's nothing really too obvious for us to attack, but whatever, it's fine. So, Luna. I think we save the spell points. Horde of Orc Chiefs. Lots of Orc Chiefs. Pack of Rocks. Maybe we attack the rocks on the way back. Oh, this could be interesting. A horde of peasants. We want him to have more than that, but we could easily dimension door over there. Okay. So we've been to this, it's been a while. But yeah, we've been to that. Focus on the units. Probably do take on the rocks on the way. Do we level this guy up? I don't think so. Okay, Flint comes through, which is an extra hero who will have Dimension Door, and we could also give him a few ghosts, because we do now have quite a lot of those. In this town, we will continue to progress toward, well, let me just check. How much does this cost? It does cost some wood and some ore. When we go for it, we don't have enough gems to do anything else. So it's day 2, so it doesn't really matter too much what we do. I think we do go for this. Upgraded Ivory Tower also. That's obviously much more important than building up the Barbarian town. Just gonna go for it so we have the option. If we need to trade for a few gems, that's fine. Should also be able to go to Mystical Gardens, Magic Gardens even. There's one just there, one there. We'll try that right now. An excuse to get Phineas back. Starts with a few extra movement points because we surrendered. And go to that one immediately. Hope for 5 gems, which we don't get. Guess we should go for this still. Okay, question is, will he turn back to take us on? If he does, he's still going to take a couple of turns, so that's fine. No, he does come to chase us down, which is perfect. Okay, so area's lost, but not too important, and the ship also disappears, so he's not currently on a boat, which does potentially buy us slightly more time. I think we do go through to the rocks. This guy can't quite reach us. Okay, so we now have access to a really good number of spells. I think we blind. Okay, we get the lucky strike. Are we breaking even? No, not really. Kind of. We could go for a magic arrow on this. Probably doesn't help us. Let me just go back. Still 9. But these 2 stacks are getting weaker. What else could we do? Shield doesn't help us. We could cure. Might seem a bit ridiculous, but the key thing is just to get the numbers picking up. Get the snowball. Yeah, so we've made a slight gain. I think we cure again. Okay, so that pretty much doubled our number of ghosts, and it wasn't even the good fight. The orcs are going to be a big help. I'm going to play this out ourselves, just make sure the Cyclops don't get involved. Yeah, half damage from 3 of their stacks probably can be justified. There we go. Luna's back in. We could Dimension Door straight to the next one. I do want that stable boost. We're not ready to take on Zam. We need to be a little bit more cautious than that. Absolutely, we want to chase these down. Try and stop these being involved. Okay, they're going for the ghost, that's good. Logistics, that's good to have too. Okay, can you take a few units? Probably worth it. I don't want anything except ghosts anymore. Don't need these. Okay, 232 ghosts. So we could give some to Flint too. He now has Dimension Door. He has only enough knowledge to go for it 1 or 2 times. But we could start building him up a bit. Okay, ignore the Halfling Hole, go for the Water Wheel, and don't spend too many resources, but we've got the key thing in here. I think upgraded Ivory Tower is probably fine. Let's do it. So Zam is beelining towards us, and that guy has Town Portal, but I don't think he has Dimension Door. So if we go for this, then Zam can reach us. We could Dimension Door over. So it's day 4, we still get a few days to benefit from this, so we go for that. We go to the west. Make sure the ghosts get all the kills. Okay, I'm not sure that's quite enough to take on Zam. We already have luck skill, so I don't think we waste movement points going for the artifact there. If we try to take down this guy's heroes, we could take on Rathmont. Don't know where Josh went, I've not been paying too much attention. So we want to get away from Zam. So we probably jump across to here. They still have not gone for defenders in there, but we could go for the sprites and the halflings. There's actually a throng of halflings now. So that's the next target. Keeps us safe too. Yeah, we Dimension Door across to this. Absolutely grab ourselves some more ghosts. Could go for shield or something, but we're going to save our spell points. Okay, what next? So there's the horde of peasants, but if anything we want him to recruit some more. Could go for revenge on these, but no, let's be rational and let's focus on getting to the hordes in the corner. So if I go into the town, I could get my spell points back. As much as I want him to recruit some sprites, I think that's the best move. Do we have enough to get in? Yeah, of course we do, because we're going to have to take a fight. Okay, perfect. So we park ourselves in here. He has actually not gone for the red tower. I think he has upgraded this, which we could make some use of. 34 of those. If he comes to attack us, we can maybe make use of it then. It might be best to start building up more mage guilds, but getting a few titans could be helpful against Sam. Okay, so fastest units available to us. So these are fast, these are fast. The fastest units available are the Greater Druids. Or the Grand Elves. Let's go for one of these. It would be very paranoid to think someone could reach us. But it still scares me to just have one Greater Druid. Yeah, this is stupidly paranoid, but... like, what if he's suddenly got Dimension Door and is going to use it for the first time? I don't like the idea. So, I'm not going to worry too much about the movement points. Okay, so Agar still has a lot of these that he doesn't really need. Well, he does need them, but he doesn't need this number. So the veteran pikeman there's a few stacks of rocks around we could take on. Should probably go for the mummies. Okay, no gems from there. Should be safe from this. Should we get back on the ships? We'd need some boat. So maybe not. Okay, let's see what they can do. So, Zam actually going defensive. Josh picking up red dragons, but actually can't. And he has a swarm of skeletons, which we can easily target. But first, we go for these, of course. Maybe leave these behind. I guess there's no harm in bringing them. Soon, we'll be strong enough for Zam. Should have split the stack. It's fine, only cost us a couple. So now we split these. That's not how that should work. Let's try that again. Okay, do we dimension door towards this? We do actually really want... Okay, I'm gonna dimension door across. I forgot what I was about to say. We do really want town portal. Still no gems. Okay. Well, we can only afford to go for dimension door once or twice with this guy, so let's bring him back. Then we definitely do go for this. I think it's fine if we dimension door to it. Okay, so even if we did go all out for Town Portal, it would still be faster to use Dimension Door. So I think we go back to this one last time, then we got a Dimension Door to the west. I think we avoid the risk of going for Zam immediately. Okay, let's get those spell points back. Okay, pathfinding's good to have. 282 ghosts on this guy. Okay, let's save our resources for Titans. Zam is actually going towards us aggressively, and he can move a lot further than I thought, which could be a problem for Flint. We'll split these up. Could give him a couple of ghosts, I guess. Wouldn't be too bad to do that. Pretty sure he will reach us. In the meantime, we could skip right past this guy. Get that town back. Obviously we lose this town, but it looks like he can't afford to recruit too much from there anyway. We're not too far off being able to take this on, maybe we even could. But there's no reason to take risks. Okay, I'm going to take a couple of these, spread them out. Do we stay in the town? No, we want to try and keep this guy. Not been to the obelisk. I think we still vaguely know it's around there somewhere, but let's ignore that. I think we do go west. How many giants can we afford? Titans even. 4 out of 10. I'm sure we could win that, but there's just no need. This one is overkill. Okay. I don't know if they just all give the same thing each week, but I wish we got a few gems. Okay, Phineas is going to take half of these. Okay, so if we go to the east, I guess the veteran pikemen there are a target. The lots of rocks. Is there actually anything else? There's a few rocks there too. I think... are we ready to take on Jojosh? I think we might be. Because we go in there, we go straight for that swarm. These I'm pretty sure move first. We could certainly take on Rathmont. I'm a bit scared of the genies, but that might be a reason to stay split across 4 stacks. At worst, they can halve one of our stacks. Okay, so we do get to keep Flint. So yeah, he's got the 13 genies there. They don't scare me as much as they did. Okay, I'm gonna buy probably a couple of marketplaces. Actually, can Phineas... He can't reach. Someone must be near one. There's one there. That's no longer safe. Okay, I'm just gonna buy a few marketplaces. One more perhaps. Guess that's all we can do. Okay, so let's trade one of these, a couple of these. 3 more Titans. Let's go for it. So we don't have expert pathfinding, but that's not too much to worry about. The genies go first, but we get lucky they don't halve our stack of Titans. That would have really sucked, actually. We could chain lightning. Because we don't kill as many of these as I thought, but it depends if we see this as a fight where we can feed. So he does have the 7 spell power, but he's gone for slow on these. Bit worried about the Vampire Lords. They do move next. I think we go for them. So if we go for these, the red dragons attack 2 of our stacks, but there's only 2 of those. Still, I think it makes more sense to go for these. Start building up the numbers. Then they can just go for the 1 stack, which is fine. We kill these off. Probably lose at least 1 Titan here, yes we do. But luck back against the mutant zombies. These come down. That sucked, but whatever. Gained a lot more than we lost, and there is a town right there we'd like to go for. I'd really like to go for Jojosh though, and it shouldn't be premature, it should be fine. Even get our spell points back, but we don't need to. Wow. How many does he have? How did that happen? Okay, so he moves next. How do we not have haste? Can we kill those off? No. We could do a lot with chain lightning. How good is his spellcasting? It's not good at all, so I'm not sure what went wrong with... Oh, he's got 9 attack, 5 defense. That might be it. We've got to weaken these a bit. Super important. Yeah, we're doing almost no... Oh, 38 bone dragons, I didn't even see that. What? Need to steal those numbers. Oh, I don't even know if we can safely go for that attack. 251 in that stack, it's going to be their job. Oh, what can we do? allies doesn't work. We could slow these. And we'll try and thin them out a bit. Ah, he hates them. Okay, fine. Bad situation. Does he go? Oh wow, he does. He goes for... No, not the big stack. He doesn't go for the big stack. Oh man. Do we just take the 192? Instead of worrying about the ghosts? I think we do. What do we do with these? If we throw them in, we just make their ghost stronger. I got a bit overconfident with this one. I could still try the slow. So their 225 goes next. We could slow their 225, then our 473 goes. I think that's got to be done. Thin them out a bit. 76 to 113 kills. That should be enough to tip the balance. Then this is a free attack. Okay. We slow them again. Maybe shouldn't have done that. No, it's fine. Okay, 600 ghosts against 37 bone dragons. We will win. But I can see how auto-resolve lost. It didn't unslow this time. Good thing is our titans look like they'll survive too. What could we really do here? So mirror image could be good. I think Dragon Slayer does work against bone dragons. Take that luck for sure. Okay, we're fine. He doesn't even flee. That was a crazy fight. Okay, spell scroll, Heart of Ore. What is the spell scroll? Logistics basic, amazing. Oh, we'll take all of that. Chain lightning, okay, fine. Not quite what we wanted. Ah, we can't get in. Okay, interesting turn. Now I guess it's just Zam. I think he has town portals somewhere. Okay, this guy goes west. Phineas goes maybe for this first. We could get some phoenixes. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, Zam, not using his turn super efficiently. Start of a new week. We go in here. It's got Town Gate. And Mass Haste. Mass Curse. Steel Skin, that could be good. Let's check these two. Both pretty bad. Okay, so we are very much back in this. If we go north, there's that hero there. If we go southwest, pretty easy target. Even magic well as we go through. Yeah, okay. So if we go for level 5, how far off are we? Need some wood. I think we probably do make that trade. Okay, so we want 3 of these, and 3 of these. Oh wait, it's 10. It's 10 of each, isn't it? Yeah, okay. No, forgot that. Okay, whatever. Southwest is easier. Northeast is more lucrative. We'll take some attack. We do actually need some stats. Last fight showed that. Okay, not quite as interesting, but we'll take it. So, do we mass haste? I think so. Don't want these genies moving. We could kill them off, but... Yeah, they're the smallest stack, so Titans kill those. These deal with the rest. Give me your artifacts. None. Okay. Guess that will do for now, so just the level 2 one in here. Where can we get some more kills? Lots of war trolls. I think we go across to this. Still got that horde of peasants. I remember what this guy was doing. Not a lot. We don't have to stay in the town. We'll go out. Okay, we don't really need to open up the green barrier. Doesn't actually help us if we just dimension door across anyway. So is it really just Sam now? So that guy is probably a scout. This guy is probably just an annoyance. Yeah, it's Flint. He's stolen Flint from us. How did that happen? I was supposed to bring him back. I forgot to bring him back. He's still got the ghosts. It's fine though. Yeah, it's fine. The turret will do the job. Pick someone up. We've already got the captain, I guess. Just grab some of this. I think that's enough. He's still pretty basic. He does have Dimension Door, which I guess could be a problem for us. I'm still not going to worry too much. Just want to jump across. There's Zam. We definitely go for this first. Oh, wow. Okay. Thought we'd get more numbers too. Still, in total we have got 589. Do we want 4 separate stacks? It's that pack of genies that's the scariest, but if we attack him first, we get to move first. I think we want 2 stacks. And then, can we pick up anything from here? Not really. Like that. So the Titans go first regardless. We have the mass haste though. I think it's time. So victory is expected. as the attacker, we do get to move first, so we go straight for the mass haste, and we're going to try and... Well, the ghost should finish these off easy. So I guess we weaken these. Yep, 13 kills, so they can't halve our stack. And 7 to 10 kills on those. Do we just get the extra numbers instead? I think we do. Goes for the slow on just the one stack, which is not going to help him too much. We get luck in response to the unicorns, get all our numbers back, and this map is very clearly all about ghosts. He flees. Okay. So he might be going to Blood Rain, but we can't get there ourselves. So, do we just continue down? Spell point situation, 110. That's fine. I think we carry on. This time we get gems. Do actually want to deal with Flint. But I think we're fine for now. So he's going to go pretty defensive. Let's see where Zam comes back. Not in there. Doesn't pick up too many sprites either, unfortunately. Can't believe we never went for that. Okay, just going to accept that, and then we attack this. Then we go into the town. Could try and build up the Mage Guild just to get across the map slightly faster, but I don't think we need to. Checking if there's anything else for us to claim. We can break through this now. Make sure we send Phineas to back us up. That actually will be quite helpful because there's a lot to do. Yeah, quite a lot to do before Luna can make it back. She could just jump across because... yeah, 92 spell points is probably fine. So in the end, it's just going to be the treacherous Flint left to deal with. We don't even need ghosts. What happened to Zam? He just never came back. Kind of curious what artifacts he had, but never mind. So, we can't meteor shower. Just want to make sure we end them this round. But that should happen. So, scariest stack, there is no scary stack, this one can move pretty fast. Down they go, and that is the end of red, and so we have completed Valley of Death, and this episode, very different from the previous. We get the Black Dragon rating, 308 score. Let's throw ourselves onto the leaderboard. So yeah, that was Valley of Death, hope you guys enjoyed. There have been several other Heroes 2 playthroughs on the channel, you can find them all on the playlist tab on the channel page. But yeah, that is all for now, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.